Yo, it's your boy DB. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and join the NBA realm. So today we're just going to be discussing the potential of the Atlanta Hawks this upcoming season and how they've made some moves to improve this team to make it to the playoffs or try to put some nice assets around Trae Young for the and I'm really hopeful. Like the Hawks next year are I'm going to look at them like how I looked at the Dallas Mavericks this year. A fun, energizing team to watch. Like it's just fun to watch overall, and it just puts a smile on your face watching them. Players like Trae Young, John Collins, and of course, like watching Rondo is like not probably the funnest thing. Bringing uh, that defense to Atlanta, which is something the Mavericks always don't have. But in terms of shooting and scoring ability, and just the potential of this team, it just reminds me of the Mavericks. Just having like a good offense, all around offense, and some decent defenders. Like when they got Chris Dunn, who isn't really a scorer, but his defense, of course, as I said, would definitely help out a lot. And also picking up Rondo, who could also help develop Trae Young, being a floor general, being a better floor general. Not that he isn't already, but making him even more elite. We all seen playoff Rondo and what he can do. It will kind of be like how what Chris Paul is doing for Devin Booker right now. How he's just helping him develop his game to another level. Because we've seen it last year, and Chris Paul only makes him better. With Chris Paul helping him be a better leader, it just makes him better also. And that's the same thing with Trae Young. Same thing will happen with Trae Young and Rajon Rondo. Like they'll make the playoffs because of what Rondo is teaching Trae Young how to be a floor general. But not only the development of Trae Young, we have to see development of everybody. Because it's not just it is Trae Young's team, but we have to see other players who we hope to see stars in the future, as John Collins, who I think will be a future All-Star player. Whether he'll be All-Star next year or not, I doubt it because of how stacked the East is with all their great players, or at least not really play his position, but how many great players there is in general, in the Eastern Conference this year. But I believe he will be an All-Star soon. The development of Cam Reddish, we need to see more of him. We need to see more of Herder. See how all those players like develop with all these veterans that they also acquired. Like, yeah, they can get the playoff experience, regular season success, but if those players don't develop also, then uh, you might have to like rebuild again, or not really rebuild again, but you might have to trade them at their highest point to get some solid players for to help Trae Young, because the acquisitions you got this year aren't long term. Rondo is at the end of his career. Uh, Gallinari is nearing the end of his career. He could probably play a couple more seasons at that level, I bet. And that's only a 15 to 19 point per game scorer. Uh, Vince Carter just retired, so it doesn't matter. Even though he wasn't great for them, and he did help. He did help the Hawks last season for them being a great 3-point shooter. But like they don't have anybody to really teach these young guys how to play. Yeah, you got a coach, but the coach is probably gonna get fired sometime soon. So they could like get a real competent coach. So that's why this is like the most important period for the Atlanta Hawks. To get all these big players, or not even big players, these semi-big role players to help develop this young cast is what they needed. And I think the Atlanta Hawks front office did a great job of doing that, signing key players at key positions to help their young core. These are just players that you need to have. And I'm glad the Hawks are finally transitioning into winning basketball. And it's all because of that man right there. It's all because of Trae Young. And he has done so much already for the city of Atlanta. And I can't wait to see more of him, more of the Hawks, because it's just going to be a fun team. It's just going to be a really fun team to watch. Again, they're probably going to be in the playoffs as the 7th seed, 6th seed, are going to lose round 1. But I'd rather have a fun round with Trae Young and that whole cast who are competing somewhat than not seeing them. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see the Pacers in there. No offense to them, but they're a boring team. I'd rather watch the Hawks. This year's Hawks, if they are good. Well, no, even if they aren't good, I'd rather watch them instead of watching the Pacers play, because it's just not fun basketball. That's kind of biased and bogus, but it's the truth. I'd rather watch a fun team play. And this team is just all fun. No, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? All fun, all fun and games until you get way better, you know? Until you get that playoff experience, until you become an all-star, until you know what winning is like. All fun until then. And that's what the Hawks are doing. All fun until then. And I have I'm not saying the city of Atlanta should have big hopes or championship aspirations in the next 2 or 3 years, but they got something. And don't give up on this core, because I feel like this core can be really big for Atlanta. And it will all start because of this year and the players that they got to help Trae Young, to help John Collins, to help Herder, to help Reddish. It's because of them. And hopefully they don't disappoint and they do help the Hawks enter the playoffs, be the fun team, gain some experience, and show them what it's like to be a real basketball team for the first time in 5 years. And I'm here for it. I'm all for it. And I think we should all be for it, because this will be one of the best years to watch Atlanta basketball. That's just a fact. What are you gonna do? You gonna do, Atlanta? Watch your trash Falcons play? Get out of here, bro. Watch the Hawks. At least they have some. At least they'll be decent. They'll be in the playoffs, and they'll make some noise. You guys got great players. Like, come support this Hawks team, because they look like they're gonna be fun and great basketball to watch. So it's been your boy DB. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join the realm, and peace out.